If women keep rejecting you, it's not because you're unlucky. It actually may be how you're showing up that's actually killing the attraction really fast. But you may not even realize this. So, today in this video, I'm breaking down 3 reasons why this type of rejection keeps happening to men, good men like you, and how you can shift it actually. Are you ready? Let's tap on in. Number one, a reason why women keep rejecting you is because you come to approaching women or you come to dating women wearing a mask. And no, I don't mean a physical mask. I actually mean a mask that's invisible, meaning that you're showing up in the situation trying to be what you think she wants you to be versus the man you really are or the man you're working towards and stepping into those shoes right away. Because women are really deeply connected to their intuition and they're deeply connected to the energetics and the feeling of things, especially if she's a feminine woman. She's fully embodied into how she feels and energy all around her and energy from other people. She's going to naturally pick up if you're being fake or not. If you have on this mask and you're trying so hard to impress her, which is sweet, actually. I know that comes from a good place, but it can also come from a place of, I'm not good enough. So let me be something I'm not, because if she sees the real me, then she's going to leave. Instead of showing up as that, really dial in to the great qualities that you already have and show her those qualities. Show her that, you're loyal, that you can lead, that you're honest, you're truthful, that you're genuine and sincere. Show her those things and don't be afraid to show her what you already offer and who you already are, because you're in fear that she's going to leave. And it's okay, because if she does leave, you know that's not the woman for you anyway. So that's really how you can start to shift this and pull away from putting that mask on. Look, we all do it. I know the first few dates we have on a mask. We want to be on our best behavior. We want to bring our best foot forward, but sometimes it can come off really fake and inauthentic. So drop into like being real and showing who you are, because I guarantee the right woman is going to be more attracted to that. She's not going to think anything like you're not good enough or you're not doing enough or you're not being enough, because she's going to feel that realness, that genuine, that sincerity from you right off the bat. Women can pick up on this right away. That's why those men who are like faking on, social media about the cars and the money they have, women can see right through that right away. Unless they're just as fake as that man and they want that type of persona to hide from showing their real selves as well. But I know if you're a good man, you're not even looking or approaching or courting that type of woman. So let's go to number 2. The second reason is that you are getting rejected, possibly, especially in the dating stages, is because that you want to desperately get this woman's approval. And you want to get this approval so much that you put her on a pedestal. So in your mind and how you're treating her, she's up here and you're down here. This is the pedestal, right? And women can feel that when you do that. And it almost comes from a place of neediness and desperation. And so you want to kind of even level, right? That playing field that you two are like feeling each other out and playing together, and know that you are good enough and you get to self validate yourself. No external amount of validation is going to help you feel good enough. So what this is really going down into is how you feel about yourself and how, your inner child is reacting and responding to what's happening on the outside and the type of women you're bringing into your world. Because maybe it's not even you, it's that little inner little boy that never got the love, the attention, the validation that he so desperately wanted from his mom or a caregiver or anybody that raised you. So it's important to give him this love from yourself, right? If we're talking about inner work. And it's also important to build up your own confidence by, creating the life that you want, by leading, by stepping into your purpose, and then you'll have your own approval. So this is a constant thing that you're doing, right, throughout your life, along with dating, these women. And then your confidence is going to build. And so when you approach women, when you're in the dating stages with them, hell, when you're even in a relationship with them, you're not going into it seeking validation that it becomes needy, desperate, that you're doing weird things to get her attention, to get your needs met. No, all of that, the nice guy persona, all of that manipulation and things like that comes to a halt when you stand in your truth and you are sure of who you are as a man. And it might evolve and change as you grow, with age and experience in life. And so it may go deeper with just like, oh, self validate yourself. You may be like, Joy, how do I do that? It's a lifelong journey, but you consistently do that for yourself, creating healthy friendships with other men. Like I said, leading, following your purpose, getting a job and career or starting a business that you want, that aiming for the goals and hitting those goals, anything in life that you always wanted, and just creating a good life for yourself, along with doing the inner work of maybe helping your inner little boy to settle in his nervous system and your nervous system so that you're not out here looking crazy when trying to attract these women, right? You don't need their approval because you're showing up confident and self validated and sure of yourself. So that's how you shift that wanting to, have her on a pedestal here. You even the playing field where you two are like here, but you do that with creating the stuff that you want in life, your vision, and stepping into the man that you always pictured yourself to be, because you're already him. You just may not realize it yet, right? So you collapse time when you do the things that you want to do in life and achieve the goals that, or go after the goals that you want to in life. And then number three may be obvious, but you may not realize it because it's playing deep down in the subconscious. And if you know anything about the subconscious is really running the show and how you make choices and create habits. And it can be coming from your past stories. So, for instance, number three is why you're being rejected is because you actually fear rejection so much. So you're showing up in these uh, dating experiences or in a relationship with a woman already guarded because you desperately want to protect yourself because you're fearing of actually experiencing rejection from her. So you're doing anything you can to protect yourself. And that can be guarding yourself, that can be shutting down, or it can go the complete opposite of people pleasing and never saying no to her and letting her cross your boundaries because you're so fearful of rejection that you're thinking doing it this way and always saying yes, 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 or shutting down and guarding and not opening yourself up and opening your heart to this woman is going either extremes. You're doing it out of fear and protection so that she won't leave you. So maybe if you start to come into situations like, I accept rejection, it's a part of the game, like it's the risk that I'm taking with going into the dating world and putting myself out there, and if I get rejected, it's okay. And if it's a constant pattern where you're getting so down about it, there's nothing wrong with taking a break from dating and like, I'm gonna concentrate on myself, not taking a break because you hate women and you want to blame them, because they're the problem and they're constantly rejecting you. But I'm saying that you can empower yourself if you want to take a break from dating and saying, look, I'm gonna work on myself and then I'm gonna put myself back out there when this fear of rejection isn't so like great and overpowering my thoughts and how I'm choosing to relate and be with women. And also, what am I telling myself, right, about rejection? So you can come into dating women and being in relationships with them like rejection is the name of the game. It's part of the human experience. It doesn't define me. It doesn't define the type of man I am. It doesn't define my worth. It doesn't mean anything but the meaning that you're giving to it. And yes, I know it sucks. I'm not being non-empathetic. I empathize with you. I've been in your shoes. I get rejected all the time, around from men around my business and what I have to offer. But I've definitely got rejected in dating, right? Men as well. I've now come to accept that it's just a part of putting yourself out there, however you're doing it, whether it's in dating, business, friendships, it may happen. So you don't have to fear it. You can come into it with acceptance and be like, okay, I know what to do and I know how to respond and also soothe myself if it does happen. That's how you can shift that fear, right? Even if the fear is still there, you're willing to do it anyway and accept that rejection may come and it doesn't have to be a big ordeal. So take what makes sense to you, put it in implementation. If any of this worked for you, drop your comments below. Let me know. If you like this video, like it. And if you love what I'm dropping down and you want to pick up some more, subscribe to the channel. And if you really want to boost your confidence, I have a free confidence audio training. I'll put it in the details in the description below. You can grab it. It's free. And I'll see you in the next video. Ciao.